And honestly, I'm excited to see how this matchup turns out. Chaotic said he's going to be playing Infect,
Hmm.
which is two of my local friends' like personal decks that they played for a long
Hmm.
time. I'm excited to see how he pilots it. Everyone has a different level of aggression with Infect. Um,
Hmm.
Famously, I played it in Modern, but the Legacy version is just so much cooler and a lot
Yeah.
more fun.
Force effects are a lot more fun.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Chaotic has foil dazes? Oh my gosh. And a foil crop? Oh my gosh. Man. Living the dream. And he has a Legends Sylvan library?
You know it, man.
Man.
Gotta live that dream.
Yeah. Well, I know. You and I have gone down the old school.
The true the true magical, literally the true magical.
The true magical rabbit hole.
Yeah, a lot of the mod team, for those who aren't aware on our Discord, are now becoming avid old school players. Because the server owner Rad is a very big old school player and has convinced somehow all of us to play old school. So now we're all trying to buy old school decks. So Pie Boy over here is buying CE Power. I'm over here just trying to get a deal on an unlimited jet. So hopefully that will come soon.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Alright, seems like we're going to get some shuffles up, and Armos is playing a Vial deck. I'm excited to see what the Vial pile has for us. And then we got Chaotic on Infect. I'm really excited to see how this turns out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what main board do we get to, Vial in against Infect.
Yeah, honestly, that's going to be a real good question. I'm just not sure, because Infect is just so fast, and you can just win out of nowhere. You just play you play a Glistener Elf, and then turn 2, just like, okay, I'm going to Berserk, I'm done. Thanks, guys.
Good games. Well played.
Just all depends on how you end up playing it out. Chaotic is going to be on the play, so that gives him a little bit more power here to choose how he wants to play it out.
Yep.
I think Chaotic is showing off his nails. Beautiful done. Very nice red nails.
They're always the best.
Yeah, Chaotic be on point always. Yeah, I mean, old school is a lot of fun. I've played it a ton with Beyond Sadistic. I played it a ton with Rad. Just absolutely a lot of fun. For those who aren't on it, we do have a partner server with the Old School Magic guys. They have their own Discord server. They play a lot over there. They just got done with their summer event, which is called the Summer Derby. I'm still new to it, so there's a lot of different formats. There's the Swedish format. There's the rule set for Atlantic, which I like a lot. And then you have Eternal Central. There's a lot of different confusion about, like, is 4x Time Vault allowed? Is 4x Strip Mine allowed? Is Fallen Empires allowed in it at all?
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. I implore you guys, if you're interested in older school Magic, like 93, 94, those kind of times, even if you're not of the age, like for me, I'm not nostalgic for it because I wasn't around for it. But if you're really into like that kind of slow, older kind of Magic where you get to play with power, but it's not as crazy as it used to be.
Right. Yep.
It's restricted. Yep. It's not the Wild West of Vintage, from what I've heard. But it's a lot of fun. Sorry, we're off topic from Legacy. We're just talking about a lot of fun stuff. Definitely. And as you probably have seen, Armos is down to a mulligan to 5, which is kind of a yikes if you're playing Vial decks. But, if you have one land, a Vial, and whatever else that you want to throw into play.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Doesn't matter too much. It only matters if you're really scared of playing against kind of a Force of Will deck or any kind of Brainstorm deck. Chaotic, unfortunately, is a Force of Will deck.
Right. Carbell, this is not 4-color Maverick, I don't think. It looks like it's just 2 colors. Excuse me, 3 colors.
Yeah, it does remind me of 4-color Maverick a lot.
It does, though, yep.
But I've been told it's a Vial pile, pretty much. But it does look heavily like a Maverick deck. Honestly, oh jeez. This is my first time actually looking at the deck itself. I'm seeing 2 Hex Drinkers, a Mom, a Noble, a Birds, or a Claim. God, this deck is all over the place. And he's playing a Poly Honor Guard?
Yeah. Main deck in Legacy. Who thought?
Okay. Alright, yeah, it is 4 colors. There is
blue,
green, black, and white.
I don't know how to count. I'm a blue player.
Shouldn't you know how to count if you're playing blue? Gotta draw 3 cards, put 2
Correct.
back.
Correct.
We're gonna start off with a nice double-signed Noble Hierarch foil into a Sylvan Safekeeper.
Chaotic is at 19.
Yes. Honestly, I love the double signature on the Noble.
I'm not sure how I feel. I don't have very many signed cards, but
I'm a big fan of it. At GP Atlanta, no, it was not GP Atlanta. I think it was like an SCG event in Atlanta. Ended up getting my card signed by, I can't remember the name of the artist off the top of my head, but it's the artist from Mirror Crusader in Death Shadow. Who has a very unique technique for Death Shadow because he learned from his wife, who is also an artist, how to airbrush cards. So he does airbrush altars. It is really sick. If I'm reminded, I'll post them later tonight in the Discord at some point. They are super sick. They change colors, and he's got them double signed and everything. I'm a big fan of those double signatures. I'm also very happy to see the Sylvan Safekeeper is still the original one and not the reprint.
Howard Lion
Okay. Is that the artist name?
is the artist, yes.
Okay.
Ooh. Blooded Agent, turn 2.
Lighted Agent, turn 2, yeah.
Yeah, there's no counter magic here, main board, so your stuff's gonna resolve.
Yeah, what are we floating here? Oh, we're just gonna swing in for 1? Alright. I'm so not used to actually swing with Noble, ever.
Yeah.
It just does its job.
It's weird, too, because it's not pertinent to Infect at all.
No. Whoa, what the? What the? Yeah, there we go.
Right.
There we go. I was beginning to question, I'm like, you can't hit himself. This is not how this game of Magic works. This is not Magic as Richard Garfield intended.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
And I believe we see Bob. I'm really liking the fact he's playing pretty much all Magic promos, all the actual real people from Magic who won the Invitational tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of those things.
Beautiful.
You know. By far, my favorite flavor text of all time also comes on Bob. By far. There's nothing better than greatness at any cost.
You are a black player.
Oh, yeah. Sacrifice, man. You gotta play for it.
Yep, I hear you.
Ooh, 20 damage through an ensnaring bridge with a noble.
That'll do it.
That's rough. That's rough. Now, I recently had a league match where I had to beat someone through an ensnaring bridge, and I beat him to death with my Recruiter of the Guard on Death and Taxes. It's an interesting time.
An Invigorate.
Yep.
Is that a Berserk?
That's a Berserk.
That'd be all.
That's all you need. That's 10.
That's all you need.
Honestly, the Berserk actual life gain never matters.
No.
Never matters. Oh, I gained 4 life or whatever? Yeah, cool.
Cool, bro.
Seems legit.
So, sideboard.
Oh, the 3 life from Invigorate. I'm sorry, it's not a Berserk. 3 life from Invigorate.
Yes.
Important distinction, but it doesn't actually really matter.
Does not matter.
Alright, so
Sword.
Sideboard, we see a Carpet of Flowers, a Crop Rotation, a Surgical Extraction. Of course, I'm picking Armosto first. Makes more sense. Swords of Plowshare, a Collector's Oof, a Gaddock Teague, a Metal Mage, Rest in Peace, and Tokalia Auto Card. What do you like here?
And a Force of Vigor into Mind Break Trap.
Oh yeah, I didn't scroll down. Yeah.
I definitely want the Mind Break.
Yeah, Mind Break seems like a good card.
And the Swords?
Honestly, I'm a big fan of the Metal Mages.
Yes, I was thinking that too, but I don't know how many how many dead cards you have. I mean, Tocatli doesn't really do anything, so that's an in and out. Does Plague Engineer do anything?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So depends on what he names, though.
Right.
Alpha's probably a good name.
Yeah.
Script Ranger is actually important. Protection from Blue is highly relevant.
Yes, that's fair. That's a good point.
It also has
You
flash.
still have to win. You have to stop what they're doing and then find a way to win. So yeah, I guess you got to keep some stuff in.
I don't think Scoos is too relevant here. You're not really caring about
Yeah.
the grave. You know, they got
That's a
one
good
Become
point.
Immense. How scared of Become Immense are you?
Right.
Fauna Shaman's interesting, but I'm not sure you want to keep it in.
No, I don't like it either.
Mom can stay in. I don't know. A lot of these things are just kind of questionable. And he has he has 3 Abrupt Decays main board, so that's more interesting.
Okay.
Alright, from Chaotic side we got a Caracas, a Flusterstorm, a Grafdigger's Cage, a Pithing Needle, Surgical, Swords of Plowshares 3, Rest in Peace, Oko, Spellskite, Return to Nature, 2 Force of Vigor, and 1 Force of Will. I'm honestly not sure what you board in here. You can board in pretty much anything, and it all works out fine.
Yeah, or you could not do anything and just see if they get you. Because you really literally have like a free game almost.
Yeah, there's nothing really here that I care about too much.
I would want to see what they brought in. So like, just run it back and then see what they brought in, and then sideboard accordingly if you don't win.
Yeah, at worst, Force of Vigor. If you really hate Aether Vial,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it just not a lot here that I'm actually like, man, these are good cards.
Right. Actually, Oko's a good answer to Vial. What are you talking about? Or Vial.
Yeah, Oko's a good answer, but you know, if you're casting something for 3, you're probably not playing this deck correctly. And in fact,
Right. That's fair. Or just Pithing Needle on Vial.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was also thinking that as a.
I'd rather not 2 for 1 myself.
Yeah.
For Force, that's for a Karn deck. Facing off against a Karn deck.
And honestly, I'm hoping this turns out to be a better match. Just wasn't fair, man.
We're gonna have 2 real quick ones, and then are we gonna save the grind fest for last?
Yeah, no. God, what did Ivan choose to actually play? I don't even remember. Oh no, he played something. I remember now. I'm not gonna spoil it because
right. No, we don't.
Someone may be watching.
Someone might be watching. Yes.
Yeah, it won't be fair. Yeah, honestly, I don't think Chaotic actually knows what he's playing against. To be fair, he didn't see really anything. Actually, no, he might think he's playing against Turbo Depths. Maybe.
Maybe he doesn't know that. Yeah, because that's a I could see that being the thought behind this.
I'm not watching. I swear. I see you, Acolyte. I see you.
Feel free to talk. We caught ourselves. We're not trying to hate on anybody here. Just go about your business.
Yeah, no, if you ever seen that that emoji where it's just like I'm trying not to look and it's got like big eyes.
Yeah.
So looking. Just think that, but with like the ears. I'm trying not to hear. Huge ears. Chaos rolling down to 6.
Yeah.
And apparently we got to hear some commentary from our table spotter who thinks it is who thought it was depths, and he's like, no, this is not depths.
Alright.
Yeah, apparently in the conversation that they're having, he's just like, is this depths? No, it can't be.
Is this depths? Alright, let's see what Diabolic.
And honestly, I would never blame your thinking if you thought that was depths, because you literally saw 2 cards and
Correct.
2 depths cards.
Yep.
You saw like normal land, 2 depths cards. You know, Sylvan Safekeeper, absolutely like, oh, okay.
Staple. Yep.
Wow. And then you see it, Bob itself, it's just like, okay, I think I know what we're getting into here. Where's your Reclaimer, bro?
Right.
Yeah, so Chaotic's gonna keep on 6. We start with a 7. We're going down to 19 off the Verdant Catacombs to get a Savannah, I think. And we had to go shut off the light. It was too bright.
There we go. Look at that beautiful board.
Flavor text and Diabolic Revelation.
It's a good flavor text.
I'll read it out to him. What is it? I want to hear this.
It is. Nope. I closed that on DI. It is. There are some secrets so dark no human mind should ever contain them. Interested? Neferox, Overlord of Grixis.
That's great. I love it. I love it. Aether Vial coming in to play off the last turn.
Yep.
As we hear from our table spotter, which thankfully we have a table spotter, has now told us that he's very surprised it was an Aether Vial because he thought he was playing against Maverick.
Oh, wow.
Reparations is a really good one.
Yes.
That card art with the flavor text is just like, what the hell, man? Where you think Blizzard? Like it's not even like on the nose. That's like the worst part. It's literally like there was no subtlety. It's in Mirage. I want to say it's a Mirage card.
Yes.
It's like an African village, and it's called Reparations. And the flavor text is like, yeah, sorry for burning down your village. Here's some gold.
Yep. Here's some gold.
Yeah, something like that. It's absolutely like not something that would print today.
No. And people are clamoring for it to be in the list of permanently gone cards.
Yeah, honestly, that list is just so questionable because most people didn't care. Most people just wanted WotC to actually hire people diversely. It's one of those things. They're just like, oh, we'll ban your cards. Like, how about you actually do what we asked you? You know, classic in one year, out the other.
Listening is hard when you're a giant corporation.
Oh yeah.
But to be fair, we do yell a lot, so
yeah, we
eventually you start drowning it out.
At least WotC listens. I had the opportunity to watch through the entirety of Polarian Community College's Untitled podcast with the Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTuber Team APS, and they were talking about how Konami basically is just like. And I have a lot of friends who do play Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. My local card shop, the manager, is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player for a long time. And we've always talked about the differences in between Yu-Gi-Oh! And my favorite difference by far, it's just so funny, and they brought it up in the podcast, the fact that the ban list will just come out at random times. They won't warn you. It will literally show up at like 12:30 a.m. in the middle of the night, be like, here's your ban list, bro. Here's like 20 cards banned and like 3 cards unbanned. And it's like, well, I really hope a card that's crucial to my tribal deck doesn't pop up here.
Oh my god.
Oh, it did? My deck's trash. It's tier 3 now.
Wow.
Absolutely funny.
Wow.
So while we were memeing about podcasts and the differences between Yu-Gi-Oh! And Legacy and all sorts of Magic stuff, we had a dazed response to the Green Sun Zenith, so nothing ever happened there.
Nope.
Sadness was placed onto the stack, and it unfortunately resolved.
Sadness resolved.
Yeah. We do have Aether Vial up to 2, so at least we get to cast free cards.
That is going to help him stay in this game.
Oh, we're going to see a Revoker? Not even cheated into play. We're just going to see a Revoker.
Yep.
Alright, what are we naming here? Are we naming Noble, or are we naming Spellskite? What do we think is coming in?
Oh. I don't know. That is a good question. I think I would name Noble. Oh, Inkmoth. Good point.
Yeah, Inkmoth's a good one.
Point. Oh, didn't even think
Actually,
about that.
no. He can't name it.
He can't?
Non-land.
Nah. Oh, duh.
Can't name it.
That's right. There's a reason.
I played Death and Taxes long enough to remember that he can't name it.
Yes, that's right.
And speaking of which, I actually pretty much nailed Reparations flavor text. It is literally, sorry I burned down your village. Here's some gold.
Yep. Named Teferi 3. Ooh, that's a good choice.
Teferi 3 is a good choice.
Okay.
We did see it. We kind of ruled it out because we completely forgot about Teferi 3 being in here.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to have a Battling Mage, too.
Oh,
in response
all
to
right.
Force of Vigor. Pitching Berserk.
Well, I mean, you can't name Force of Vigor, so you're going to lose your Revoker. But
you can name Teferi.
You can name Teferi again. Or you could just name a card that kills you, like Blighted Agent or Glistener Elf.
Yeah, you can name a bunch of different things. I'm not sure what you're scared of most, though. Name Invigorate? Okay.
Oh. Alright, maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he's like, I'll just kill everything you bring down, and then just you can't pump it and kill me.
There's our blighted agent.
Yeah.
And
Dang.
Inkmoth. Ooh, Wasteland. Yeah, that's a good card.
That's a good draw. That was a great draw.
Plague Engineer. Naming whatever agent is. I don't know.
Well, it's a 1/3. No, it's a 1. Oh, it is a 1/1.
It is a 1/1. What the heck is Bladed? What actually is Blighted Agent?
Is it a rogue? It's a human rogue.
Is it a human rogue?
I'm a good at magic.
So what did he name? Rogue?
I'm assuming.
No. He probably named human.
No,
he named human.
Is more relevant.
Because noble.
Yeah, human is noble. Yep.
Does pull noble.
All right, poking for 2. Yeah, this is turning into a game. All right.
Oh, yeah. We have a real match.
He's not gonna go down quickly and painless.
Oof. That's a good card. What is he doing?
What are we doing here? Is
he casting? Why? Oh, he might have a Become Immense. No, he might have a Become Immense.
But it's a state. Can't you? Oh, for something else.
Delve.
Gotcha.
You Become Immense. You delve it all away.
Gotcha. Okay.
It'll be interesting to see how that turns out.
Yes, this is fascinating.
Yeah, that's the only reason I would assume that you would actually do that. Yeah, feed the delve and Become Immense.
Yep, that's a good point.
I mean, he's almost there. He's got 6 cards. Become Immense is what, 7 in a green? I can't remember.
Please don't tell me he's getting a bog. If he gets a bog here,
bro, he's getting a Wasteland.
He's going to Wasteland. I know. I was joking.
What are you talking about?
If he saw our line of a delve, like that would be.
It'll only be funnier here if he has another Inkmoth.
Yeah. 3rd one. Ugh. I think I would vomit on the table.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you just end up in a situation. I got Wastelanded off my Rishadan port, and I kept drawing them. And he kept getting Wastelands for me, so he just Wastelanded all my Rishadan ports except for my last one because he didn't have enough Wastelands. Absolutely infuriating match because the Wasteland and the Rishadan port was decided the game.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely brutal.
Alright, another Vial. Yep. We're building up. This game is climbing to an end here. Chaotic is at 9.
Yeah. Let me update that. Sorry, folks. I was in the middle of updating the game wins.
Now, have we seen any sideboard cards from Chaotic? I don't think so.
Yes, we have. We've seen the Force Figure. I don't think
that's
it's
right.
on the main board.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, Become Immense is 5 and it's green.
I guess that's a good choice here.
Oh, we're on N5. Ooh. You know, thankfully we are playing Infect, so life total doesn't really matter.
No.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Here we go, boys and girls. Here we go. I'm assuming we're crop rotating for an Inkmoth on end step.
He might have it. Yeah. Why don't you fetch while you're in there?
Yeah. I don't know why he's not fetching. I would assume he's going to fetch.
He doesn't want the game to be too short.
Or maybe he just wants to draw a card, see what
he
gets.
He really wants to draw that card. Yeah, he really wants that one.
What, are we looking at 3 cards in Chaotic Sand?
Yep.
One of them is probably Become Immense, I assume. 2 cards in hand, actually? Become Immense?
2, yeah, 2.
Can you win? No.
No. But I guess he can animate and block and not die.
Yeah, does he have kill on board? I mean, in theory, he could... I don't know if he put him in, but he could Plowshare or something, in theory?
Yeah, he could, yeah.
1. Ooh, that's a rough one. Is there a way you come back from this?
Well, you can't fetch, so
I mean, if he has another berserk, maybe? I don't know. He's just gonna fetch and
nope,
die.
nope, yep. I go out on my terms, thank you.
Yeah, the classic I go out my terms. Now that he knows he's playing against some weird Vial deck, I wonder how he boards differently here.
Well, he probably keeps the Force of Vigors in.
I would imagine.
But it was very corner case that he got that 2 for 2.
I would also imagine he's probably going to put an Inoko here.
Yes, I like that a lot. Just start.
That's a pretty good situation to be in. And then probably a Spell Spray, maybe, if he's really concerned.
Well, we didn't see any targeted hate.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of questionable things here. If he wants to get rid of the swords, he can put in Swords of Power Shards if he wants to get rid of things.
Mm-hmm.
Just all depends.
If he hadn't already brought them in.
That's Malfi over there. Malfi played Black-Green Pox for a long time. Today I learned. Damn, Malfi.
That's funny.
That is currently the meme deck.
I think. Really? Blight? Or is it because Dragon is now tier 1?
No, it's currently the meme deck to a lot of people because they just covered it on the Leaving the Legacy podcast. They had their first episode of 4 on it. First of 4. Going from the beginning of when POC started to current day. And they're each an hour or something. It's insane.
Gotcha.
Shout out to the Leaving the Legacy podcast, of course. They do a great job.
Of course, so they often play in our Saturday tournaments.
Yeah, I've seen them a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Chaotic here is going to be on the play, and that's a very different thing to be on when you're the Infect player. At that point, you're just going to go all the way down to as many cards as you can get to cast turn 1 and just kill people.
Yep.
You're almost always trying for that turn 2 kill.
Yeah, Stock, your article is fabulous.
Oh yeah, Dragon Culture. That's a big thing. They're on their meme game. I'm very appreciative of the Dragon Culture memes. I have some personal favorites here and there.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Dead things normally have to make jokes.
Oh yeah.
You know, being dead inside and dead and all that.
Yeah, one of my favorites right now is in general meme culture is the has it always been this was always has. Absolutely great with the spacemen people.
Yes.
Just love them. I actually made one for the Discord because people were talking about Dreadmaw. I just turned the world into Dreadmaw, and it's all Dreadmaw. It's like always has. Great.
Uh-oh.
We can see your hand, dog. Oh, split
sleeve?
sleeve?
God. Oh, he broke a sleeve. Oh, no.
Rest in peace, man.
Oh, no. Thank God for sideboard.
Oh, that is Damn. Absolutely brutal.
Live on camera. Sleeve destruction.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
I wonder what kind of sleeves he's using.
Probably that look like Eclipse, if I had to guess.
Ooh. Yeah, no mulligans yet. We're still trying to get there.
Maybe that was good luck.
Yeah, maybe. We're going to say Verdict Catacomb into probably a tropical island, I would assume.
Both kept 7. All right, we got a regular game of Magic right here.
We have a real match. We have a real match. Yeah, there's the trop.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And honestly, as Armos, so what do you think he kept? You think he sideboarded any swords?
I think he kept a hand with swords, Vial, land.
Is this the first time you're actually seeing Glistener Elf itself?
Yes, correct.
Oh man, that's great. That's great. We've finally seen the titular card of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the worst turn 2, right? Double Berserk Invigorate or something? Is that potentially the worst it could be?
Well, it would be very bad if he plays a forest.
Yeah, no, it would
It'd be even worse.
It would be.
So if I were Armosto, do not fetch for forest type.
Oh yeah, that's definitely disgusting, Malfi. Double Invigorate Berserk with Daze backup. Yeah, that's a good combo right there.
That's a very good combo.
I mean, unless he just wants to try and Swords of Plowshare him now.
I
don't think that will happen.
That will happen. That is what we're seeing.
No, we're seeing a Green Sun for 0.
Seeing a Sun for, yep.
Which we're gonna get a Dryad Arbor to block.
Yep. That is also a forest, though.
It is a forest. However, that is not unblockable.
Is that correct?
Or relevant text. I don't think there's anything in the deck that gives anything unblockable. You just have to play your invisible.
Yep. Too what's the word? Too cute. That's too cute.
Oh, there's the noble.
Okay. Yep. That'll help. And a pass. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, get the 2 Infect in, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Start getting some beats in. It is currently a 2/2.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're scared. I don't think you'd boof it. No. There's no point. There's no point. You have a 2/2. There's no point.
Now we play something.
Oh,
that's a good.
You really hope you have Daze right there. You better hope you have Daze. Okay, we have Brainstorm.
Oh, we're getting there. We're trying to find one if we can.
Is that a Rush sign Brainstorm?
That is.
I see a signature. That is nice. I'm a big fan of those. Ooh.
Did we find it?
I expect that we hopefully find a Daze here, right?
Yeah, we did find it.
Oh, we found the Daze! Yeah. We definitely did. And I think those are foil Dazes, right? Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, oh, living the dream.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. So does he have it?
Yeah, of course he does.
Are we doing this?
Yep.
Okay, first, we're not playing the Trop. Alright, okay. There is some other reason we're not playing the Trop.
We did not like the top of our deck.
Okay, we wanted a different Trop. Apparently we really didn't want the drop. Oh yeah, he could be wanting to become immense. That is another option.
Yep, that would do it. That would be a reason. 1, 2.
He's at 4. He could cast Become Immense just flat.
5. 6. Yes, he would have 1 floating.
Yeah, we'd have 1 floating off the trigger here. You could just Become Immense, I assume. Become Immense here. Ooh, Vines of Vastwood.
Vinesy Vines.
Why is he paying 2 here? Oh, he's doing Invigorate. Okay. Okay.
I think he paid for the kicker.
Oh.
So it's pro or hexproof. That'd be it.
That'd be it.
Ouch.
That is absolutely ouch.
That is ouch. He's so stunned. He's dead.
Yeah, Infect is one of those decks that you just vomit your hand out and you're just like, I guess I win.
Yep.
It's the oops, I win button.
Oops. You win some and you lose some.
And it seems like
Frozen
okay,
solid.
We got the Swords to Plowshare.
Yep.
Man, how many
So we were
swords did he
right
put in?
there. Did he bring in all three?
I wonder.
Yeah, I want to see what he brought in. Oh, he brought in the Caracas.
For what?
Really? Thalia, maybe? Uro?
Wait, did he think Thalia was coming
Leovold?
in? Interesting.
Thalia's main board.
Yeah, I guess. But he didn't see Thalia last time.
No, he did not. Was that just a guess? I don't
mean,
know if that's a...
He guessed it was Maverick, and then he guessed it was some Vial deck afterwards, so...
That's a lot of cards,
Maybe?
though.
Yeah, that's funny. Gee, he took in the Oko as well, and the Pithing Needle. Good lord.
That's a lot of cards.